Sean Devlin, the Mortgage Truth Man, coming at you with the weekend's call to action. It's a 1003 week. We've been going through the 1003 all week long and broken down a lot of sections. So on the basic 1003 that we're going to have as the heart of our transactions going forward starts in July. You better know this thing. I'm going to wrap up today with a little bit of a synopsis of things that I see that stick out. Literally, starting up at the top is section 1. It identifies an alternative name even. There is a radio button, like a little bubble checkbox, if you will, that you can check if they have no primary housing expense. So literally, if they don't pay rent or anything, they live rent-free, you have to check that box. There's a section that identifies in section 1 whether they are a veteran. How cool is that? As we go into Memorial Day weekend, I love helping veterans. Oftentimes, I know that's happened over the years where an LO took an app and they didn't identify, oh, you're a veteran? Oh, I should have done a VA loan for you. Why didn't you tell me that in the beginning? This is awesome. There's even a box to check if the applicant is employed by a family member, a real estate agent, or any party involved with the transaction. I mean, these are things that stick out on the 1003 to me because they were either driving forces of fraud or things that an underwriter or LO should have been asking up front that is now located conveniently right on the 1003. How about that? I love the chart setup. This is when you get the income, like literally you list a job and then the income goes to the right associated with it. I mean, they make it so simple. There's even a chart for income sources, and then a chart for asset sources and other asset sources. I mean, these things help an LO identify. There's so many LOs out there that probably aren't asking the right questions to identify what assets they have. They could have probably had better loans and better approvals had they had the right information on a 1003 to begin with. Remember, DULP, it all reads risk. It's just a risk evaluation. So if you put the right information on the 1003, you're going to get better results. That's the way it works. It always has. This is so awesome, this new 1003. I'm excited for it to come out. You know what? There's even an area that separates consumer debt from REO debt. So you don't list your REO where you put your other consumer debt, your credit cards and stuff anymore. They separated them, which is great. There is no details of transaction on the consumer's 1003. Instead, there's a whole nother section of a 1003 that gets filled out by the lender. So pretty cool. Only having one person on the actual 1003, by the way, is something that sticks out as something that if you have an additional borrower, they have a separate 1003 you have to fill out. In fact, page 7, section 6, it's the only page. If you have a borrower and a co-borrower where the borrower is actually signing it and then underneath it, the co-borrower would buy it, would sign it. That's the acknowledgement in the agreements page. Now, if you have a third borrower, you're going to have to reprint that page. On the additional borrower 1003, section 6 is just one line. It says, my acknowledgement and agreement is on the 1003 with Mr. Smith. I mean, literally, you would have to write that. Seriously. So, mixed use, manufactured homes are identified right on the 1003. Again, these are questions that stick out. There's a whole section just for gifts. There's a section for rental income. There's new declaration questions. This is awesome, guys. I think if you take this 1003 seriously, you embrace it, you're actually going to get better quality apps and probably better results inside of DU and LP as you run for the automated risk profiles to be evaluated so you get an answer. I think, if anything, you're going to want to embrace this 1003 immediately in July. I think it's been great. It's a call to action. Read it. If you get the chance this weekend, maybe say thank you to all veterans that you come in contact with for serving as we go into Memorial Day weekend. Have yourself a wonderful day. Please be safe. We want you to be around next week so we can take some more Channel 3s. I'm in the office taking I Got a Guy questions all day. As I always say, ladies and gentlemen, share, interact, like, repeat. Have yourself a wonderful Friday. So well.